How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions, and I'm not speaking on behalf of the Postal Service. So today I want to make a video on how to navigate a new route because today was my day off and they called me in. But when they call me in, they usually put me on a different route because my floater bumps me. She's going to be on vacation the next 2 weeks, I believe, so I won't have to worry about that the next 2 weeks. But if I come in on my day off, they'll usually put me on a different route. So they actually put me on an easier route, which is nice. You forget when you're doing all these shit routes and then you do a nicer route, how easier it can be. But I want to make a video on how I like navigate it and how I make sure because I treat the route how I would want somebody to treat my route. So I make sure everything's organized. I make sure everything's done to a T. Check the vacation holds, check the vehicles, see if it needs gas. I filled it up today. When I case it, I've done the route a lot. I've cased it up a few times, and so I knew the case pretty good. I'm not a master at that case, but I've done it enough to where it wasn't an issue. The vacation holds, make sure that, and the forwarding cards, make sure they're all cased in, because I use those. Like our vacant houses are green. Cards are usually green. Forwards are usually yellow. Red is usually vacation holds. In my office, it might be different in your office, but those cards make it easy because you could rubber band the mail with the card. So you have a stack of a vacation hold, a stack of forward, and then the route had, there's a lot, in the middle there's some crappy apartments, and a lot of them have unable to forward, so I just make that a whole stack. There was a package that was a no such number. I just scanned a no such number because usually a lot of those no such numbers, it's usually one number off, so I thought it was 2 instead of 1, so I checked 2, but I didn't see the name. It was 2SW, so I knew it had to be an apartment building, and the name wasn't on there, so I just scanned a no such number. You can go through it tomorrow. There was another package where someone was on vacation. I don't know why they're ordering packages when they're on vacation, but I scanned a customer hold on the scanner and then rubber banded up with the other mail that I'm holding for that route. But the route that I'm doing is the route to 33 is nice because there's the beginning, it's mounted, a little bit of walking, some businesses, and then some more businesses, apartments, and then the walking is pretty easy, and then it ends with apartments. So it's a pretty nice route. It's not overburdened at all. It's a really nice route. But navigating it, if I did have an issue finding something, just follow the mail. If I have time, I'll definitely flip up, like in the beginning of the route, it's one long stretch of mounted, and then it starts walking, so I'll flip up the beginning of the walking so I know where the mounted ends, and I'll do that for then it goes to 2 long streets of mounted, and then they're all O streets, so it might get confusing if you were new on that route. And then there's a tire place. I'll probably just put that mail up, and then, or even rubber band it. And then there's a funeral home, and then there's a church, and then there's 2 relays of businesses where you're basically doing, it's a stretch of pizza places, insurance. But I treat that more as it's 2 relays, so you do the first block of the street and then the other block of the street, like a law firm. And there's scattered like houses and apartments in there too. But I would just flip up the mail where every relay starts, so I know where, so I can just grab and go with my DPS. As far as packages go, I always street. I always use street. I always group things by street. Sometimes I'll use the tubs to put the certain packages in those tubs. Or you could use the load truck feature where it shows you 1 through 6, 1 being the beginning of the route, 6 being the end, towards the end of the route. But I group everything. If I didn't know, I would group it by street and numbers, so it'd be a lot easier to, I'm like, okay, I'm on 150 whatever street. I'm gonna look in that section where I put it in the back, and then go from there. But yeah, it's mostly like once you get to the street, if you set yourself up to win in the office, flipping up your DPS, organizing your packages, even numbering your packages if you need to, you'll be set up for success for sure. Cased mail makes it easier too, because you could see where the stuff ends if you didn't flip up the DPS. But yeah, it was a pretty easy day today. 8 hours. Back to work tomorrow, Friday. Hopefully I get that overtime back, and hopefully I hit my 60. So thank you guys all for watching. If you guys need any more advice on how to navigate new routes, because if you're a regular and have different tricks to the trade, how to navigate routes, comment below, and let's help these new people out. Because we have I think we only have 1 new CCA in the past like 6 to 8 months. We haven't hired anybody, or we did and they just quit. So that's what it is. So thank you guys all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.